Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Tampa Bay Downs here on Wednesday. It's the 13th of December, 2023. Gonna look at the fifth race from Tampa, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the fifth from Tampa, which is a lounge optional claimer, purse $54,000, races for 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won 2 races here, other than main claim starter or state bred racer, which never won 3 races. An optional claim price $32,000. We have a field of 8 horses going to the Tampa lawn. The distance of ground is 1,700 meters, or the mile 16th trip on the Tampa Bay turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the 7-horse One Time Willard. I'm going to go 7-5-1-4 in the superfecta. 7-5-1-4 super. Top selection 7-horse One Time Willard. This 4-year-old gelding by Micromanage. Patrick McBurney trains. Jesus Castanon gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 18th of November at Gulfstream, a mile 16th on the Tapeta, an optional 25 claimer, and he finished 8th by 6.5 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked all the way around the race course, and he completely hit the wall that day. First start down from the East Coast, from the north. Maybe he needed the race. He just wasn't 100% fit, and he just was lackadaisical that day. I do think coming to the other side of Florida, to Tampa for the first time, lesser quality horses, he's in a better spot to win. His buyers could prove that he could run a good race against these horses and win today. I thought he ran terrifically at the Meadowlands in mid-October when there are few race cars they seem to get on the turf. A mile 16th on the lawn in a state bred optional 30, where he finished second by half a length that day. He was very rambunctious most of the race. He stalked all around the race course, but the winner, Jester's Honor, had the jump on him late. But this horse, he ran his heart out with the 78 buyer. And then at Monmouth on the 3rd of September, a mile and option 30 claimer, he finished second by 1 3/4 lengths that day. He was a little bit wide, and again, he was closing up well late. Most recent victory came mid-July at Monmouth, a mile and optional 15, winning by 2 lengths from a tracking trip. He really took off clear. Not a bad race after all said and done. Since coming to the lawn earlier this season, he's really become a better horse with the speed figures going up, training well locally at 8-1, second start down in Florida. I'm going to use him on the ticket. I think the 5-horse Smart Striker for Terry Pompey and Daniel Centeno could get a good trip to win. He's been running against tough horses the last 2. Most recently in the showing up at Gulfstream over the mile 16th on Tapeta, he finished 5th by 5 1/4 lengths, never getting the turn of foot. He got 3rd in the Bears Den at Gulfstream over the mile 70 on the Tapeta, but that's because he was just in the right place at the right time. He just didn't do a lot of running there. But prior to that, Colonial going a mile 16th and option 20 2 weeks prior, he won by a neck, and from a track and drip, he really took off clear. Back to South Florida, back to Tampa here today, or making his Tampa debut today against some lesser quality horses. I think he's going to be in a right spot to win. Let's use him in the late pick 5 that begins with this race. But to recap my selection for the 5th from Tampa, going to take the 7-horse One Time Willard, give kudos to the 5-horse Smart Striker, 7-5-1-4 Super, 7-5 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.